Welcome.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
How was your day?
Oh, it was absolutely fantastic. I've learned so much about myself, and I'm starting to embody all those graces I'm learning about and really becoming them. And I think it's really, I'm so grateful to be here. I've got a lot of gratitude. I'm so grateful.
So you've been here you were here yesterday?
Yes,
as well?
I was here yesterday,
Yeah.
but I only
and we
found
had some nice food.
Yes,
We
and
had some nice company. It's nice people.
fantastic, yeah. And I only found out about it a couple of days ago. I didn't even know what the event was really about. I just knew I had to be here. I didn't know why. So I had to really find a way of just getting here I was
what were you
so
doing
inviting.
before this?
I've been looking for work for 2 years, and I've been doing a couple of internships, getting myself by, and gaining loads of experience in the corporate world.
So what sort of work do you want to get into?
I want to build a bridge. I want to be a bridge in a metaphorical sense.
Well, being a bridge.
Yes, I am a bridge, and I'm trying to recognize the format, what this bridge looks like. And I want to bring the multinationals and try and change a culture and a mindset and help them see people at the base of the pyramid. So social entrepreneurs who have so much innovation, have so much inspiring ideas, but don't have the access to the finance, don't have the access to education, don't have the access to scalability. And for me, giving them that creativity, giving them the tools and the resources for that creativity, I just see it as just so powerful to help them fish.
Tell me a little bit about why you want to do that and your story of what got you to this place.
I used to be in the fashion industry for 7 years. I never knew what I wanted to do in life. I kind of done a degree and said, oh, that's interesting, I'll do it. Went into planning, buying, merchandising, product development. And in my last role in product development, it really opened my eyes to factories, to the consequences of negotiating such low cost for product that potentially will be sold at a much larger price. And when I started exploring in the world of apparel factories around the world and children exploited, children abused, and the corruption hiding all of that, it made me physically sick. I was physically throwing up. I physically couldn't go to work every day. And one day I just said I quit. And when I think about these children, I just want to take them in my arms and protect them.
Really powerful what you're doing to make a stand and lead the way to show that if you really don't believe in the way that your business is operating, you have a choice. And you've made that choice. So thank you.
Thank you. I'm excited to start my journey.
Well done.
Thank you.
Well done.
Sorry, I get emotional very easy.
Don't apologise. Feeling something and saying something isn't dishonest.
I think I cried to Lynn yesterday. Now it's your turn. It's okay.
I didn't just say that.
I can't remember. Sorry.
Say it again.
Sorry.
Never apologize for joy or sorrow. Never apologize for joy.
Yeah, I'm just looking forward to giving them a hug.
What is so fascinating to me? What is so fascinating to me about this? And you don't know You never met me before yesterday. Yeah. And what is so fascinating to me about this is that I have, for the last 5 years, had the vision to create an organization that would do some of what you're describing. Because I can see that big business is killing societies. I saw this when I went down to South Africa and did a workshop down there in 2008. And from that point, I could feel that I didn't know what, I didn't know how, I just knew it had something to do with, it's an overused word, empowering is an overused word, but it had something to do with educating, supporting practical skills, not just feeling good. It also has to do with self-esteem. It has to be with supporting rebuilding communities to the African people. And I was also in the educational system, and I saw that the youth in London and Britain in general, but in the London where I was teaching at the time, were pretty much in the same situation, feeling that they had no choice but to get jobs in big companies, and their dreams were so out of reach that they might as well not have them. And I knew that I had to create something that would address these needs. I never knew how, never knew what. What's so interesting to me is that this project that we're working on now, which I know has to be a social enterprise, and I know it has to belong to the people who are in it, that when I was listening to you say this yesterday, and I wanted you to have your space with your emotion rather than talk about me. When I heard you say that, I said, well, here's someone stepping in to the vision that I already had. She's having this, saying, I want to do this. And I'm saying, I want to create a place where people will do this. So, the thing is, you said to me yesterday something about certain people in life saying to you, why don't you get a job, why don't you do this? And it's because you know what you want to do. You know what you want to be. But you haven't been able to find, how do I do the thing that I know I must do, what I must do?
It's the calling.
It's the calling. And all you've lacked so far is the means to answer the call that you actually want to answer, that you're hearing. If you look at any call, what all of us, any hero hears a call and they refuse it, usually because it's scary. What I'm hearing from you is that I have to answer it, I have to answer it, I have to answer it. And the fear of it has been thrust upon you by the outside. You actually are courageous. And the only thing you haven't had is the means to do it. And so sometimes you doubt yourself because you haven't seen the way, and other people are giving you all these negative messages. And here you came. Why?
It was just, I feel like I was guided.
Yeah. And that's how you know it's a call.
Yeah.
Things happen that you can't explain. When she said this to me yesterday, I couldn't believe the fit between I said, well, obviously you're part of this, you are here, you're already here. You are already in this organization, this work. 10 years from now, we're going to look back and say, you know what, this was spoken, you were already here. It's our own perception that it hasn't happened. It's already happened.
Spiritually, I know it's happened, and I'm waiting for the physical to walk in those steps.
This is it. This is part of it. And the people you're with right now, this is part of it. And tomorrow, that's what we're going to be talking about. What's the concrete reality of this? We can talk. I want, I dream, I hear the call, blah, blah, blah. Now, what do we do? What do we do? How do we do this? How do we bring that grief into action?
I believe tomorrow is going to bring me clarity. I really do. I said to a friend of mine yesterday, I'll go tomorrow, I'm going to get my clarity. Really going to get it.
And I'm going to not challenge in a bad way. I'm going to call you forth right now. You come prepared to tell everybody what you want.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay? Fearlessly.
Mhm.
Promise.
I promise.
Great.
Wonderful.
Thank you. I feel very blessed.
Oh, well, so do I. I can't make an organization without people like you. It's going to be pretty lonely.
I don't intend to be lonely.
And impossible. And impossible. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you so much, Dee.
Well, thank you for giving me the opportunity.
No,
I really
no.
do. Thank you.
No, it's a
you,
powerful,
Jill.
powerful message to share. And Noddy, did you want to do any more? Or
That was
I
perfect.
thank you. Let's
Thank you.
let's come back down. Back down to earth is down here.
It's down here.
It's only a little step back down to earth. Big step. That's a really big step.
Yes.